So I'm getting ready to do my next painting, and I'm going to utilize my Just Go Sketching kit and the next painting for my mile marker series, which is going to be Hell's Gate um, State Park in Idaho. And I thought I would do a quick tour of my Just Go Sketching. Okay, so if you're putting together your own kit, that's what I'm hoping, is that this is going to be helpful for you. I had done a tour of my other plein air kit that I had with that big purple bag, and it was pretty good. But I tell you, it wasn't the convenience of having this upright, because that thing had to open up. I had to be able to put it on the ground. I could set it in my lap, but then you had to take off your artwork and keep working on it and dig through it, and it just was really not all that convenient. But this, it's all right here. So let me just do a little walkthrough with you. I'll pull the things out. Maybe I'll do this, set it to the side, make sure I got room. So I saw this from another plein air painter and tiny art painter, and it's taken me weeks to find one, believe it or not. And instead of carrying around paper towels and things that'll blow off in the wind, I am so excited to use this. So when I'm painting, you just use that, and it's right there, and you just wash it whenever you need to. So I'm pretty excited about using this, and I'll probably show it to you in the next video that I make while I'm painting something. So pretty excited about having this as a standalone. Now I have 4 water brushes, and I'm probably going to get rid of that one. So I bought a kit, and this came with it. And what I don't like, see that? Those bristles. And I've used this several times, and the bristles are still coming out. So I do like, it's a good one for like splayed things, but I don't know. I probably will end up removing this eventually, or all the damn bristles will come out. I don't even know what brand it is. It just came free with something. Now these 3 guys I got from Pentel. Oh my gosh. These are the most amazing water brushes I have ever come across. The positives of these things are they have obviously the very different sizes for painting. You know, that's very thick, medium, and small. And what I really love are the different colors of the lids. So when I'm looking down at my kit, I'll know what color I'm grabbing. There's a blue lid, there's like a pale green lid, and a white lid. So I always know which size I'm grabbing once I've memorized my colors, right? But these apply so amazing. And while a lot of times these water brushes are only a couple dollars a piece or free in so many kits, not worth it. I bought this package of 3 Pentels, and I'll put a link in the bio or in the description. I think they were like $23 or $24. Pretty spendy for water brushes, but amazing. I can't, worth every dime. Okay. So, and now what else I've got? We're going to stick with the brushes, shall we? So I'm going to pull these guys out, and these are, I bought this one from Rebel Unicorn. It was my very first travel brush that I ever bought, and that was back in 2021. And I just love this one. I think it's a size 8. Nope, it's a size 10. And it's held up very well. I've had that one for years. And this, it was a set of 4 of the silver black velvet, that my husband bought me for birthday or Christmas last year. And oh my God, they are just amazing. They have all these wonderful sizes from size 2 to size 8, and size 2, 4, 6, and 8. And A little spendy. They were over $100 for the set of 4, but worth every dime. What's so great about the black velvets is that they are 50-50 synthetic and squirrel hair, natural squirrel hair. And the water that these brushes hold and the tip that they get and the ability to dry brush and do all the techniques that you want are just amazing. Just amazing. Okay, so there's the brushes, and those are the only brushes I have. And that's been more than enough. It's just great. So for misting my palettes, I have this little mister. Okay, that's been, I can either wet my palette, my paint palette, or the paper. And then for water, if I need it, I use this to suck out of the water bottle and then fill the different containers because it's just so much easier to do that. Just keeps it from spilling. You could just pour direct. So into the water section, there is my Just Go Sketching water tin, and it's got the little rubber gasket. I don't know that it's 100% like it won't leak, but it'll certainly keep it down to next to nothing, right? So there's that. And since we're on this scope of paints, right, I've got my 2 little palettes. I've got this one that my husband bought me way back when at a little gift shop at a gallery. Just love it. And then this one that I bought as a kit. And between those colors there, I am never in want of a particular color. I'll usually grab one kit or the other. They're set up for like mountain scenes, and then one is set up for more like desert and or ocean scenes. So they very specifically have a reason for their setup. So those are my 2 paint palettes that I carry in here. And let's see. Oh, got to have my viewfinder. Cannot live without the viewfinder. Set that over there. Let me make sure that we're still in view. Yes. I got to check my camera angle. Okay. So now these are all painting tools, I guess, is what I want to utilize at this moment. And I think I'm actually at the bottom of the painting tools. Oh, here we go. I cannot tell you how happy I am with this. Is PBO, I guess that's how you pronounce that. That sucker has been just the greatest masking fluid marker that I could ask for. I am just so happy with this. And I'm actually going to be using it in my next paint project. Little Prismacolor little highlighter. It's just a white pencil. And then my markers. Cannot live without your markers. They're either 0.5 or 0.1. This is for my tiny sketching and my ACEO cards that I do. And I do have the one that is like the rustic brown. That's kind of cool. But the other ones are black. I know some people say black is too stark on those things, but I disagree. I have 2 pencils. I actually got this pencil because of my wrist problem, and I'm on the mend, but I just got a cortisone shot. I'm on the mend, so I'm moving pretty good. It's the gripping that is still the problem. So anyway, I bought this with the hopes that it would help me to have a bigger grip. And it's pretty good. I mean, I just have the leads. I load into it. No big deal. And then I have my Mars. There's 2 different leads here. It's my Mars Statler. Love this pencil. So it's pretty thick. I mean, you're not going to break that thing. And if you want to sharpen it, the tip sharpens that point so that your point stays nice and taut. And that's just my lead holder here. Cannot live without those. My white gel pen, which is the Signo Uniball, and cannot live without that. I have done tried a lot of different white gel pens, and this is the only one that I have found that even barely begins to work. It doesn't skip. It doesn't dry out. I actually use it to mark my hands when I'm doing henna and jagua, and it's just a fabulous one. It's just an eraser because you can never have enough erasers. And I do also, I had gotten a little tiny thing of the Master's brush cleaner, and I use that to hold my kneaded eraser. So it just, because these things get really messy, they cannot lay flat in the, or loose in the kit. Washi tape, if I want a border. And I don't know how often this comes in handy, but I do like to have the straight edge. I like to have the measurements because there are times that I do want to do architecture, and it'll also, I use it as a measurement between things. Like if I'm looking at at something, it's 2 inches, and then you know, follow through on the art. So this has come in handy a few times. It's worth carrying it. And a clip. I don't know that I'm going to actually need this now that I've got the wristband, but a clip just in case. And the other stuff, oh, my business cards. Cannot live without my business cards. They're always in here. Extra, oh, that was a Band-Aid that went flying off. This is just scratch paper for testing colors. And now the creme de la creme to this kit is this board. This is the most amazing thing ever. And then I also have my small palette or journal. And then it'll also work with my larger journal that sits in the middle. It's pretty cool. Check this out. This is the coolest thing. This off. Okay, so these are some of the pictures I've done already, and I've only been at this since June, so I'm pretty excited. There's so much. I'm just so thrilled. I did these two in the truck on the highway. This is the Gorge, and that's Mount Hood. Okay, so I'll open up to a blank page while I'm doing this. But this is how this works. This is the coolest thing ever. Oops. Put that in there like that. Open up your book. Now you can use your strap that holds it in place. Or I also have, this comes with your kit. You get 2 of these guys. And you clip the edge on here. So now I have my paint space, and you can move that over to the edge. I usually end up doing a washi tape, not always, but often do a washi tape border. But otherwise, you know, you just move it for a few moments. If you're going to do a full spread, again, when you're off into this little tiny corner, just move that for a minute. You know, move it out of your way. I love this clamp because it doesn't dent the paper. That's really cool. Okay. And so then your water jug, if you need it. I mean, if you're using a Pentella, you're not going to need a water jug. But if I'm using my travel brushes, then I have that to work with. I mean, it's just phenomenal. There's options. And there's magnets. That's magnetized. It's totally, completely magnetized on there. And if I do need to use, let's say for shits and giggles here, I mean, that's just going to stay there too. So I can just grab it. And I mean, and it's that is a strong magnet that they have there. Now, Just Go Sketching has where they've got different covers, like the magnets are a color and then the wood is a color. And I chose the naked, they call it naked, because I'm kind of looking forward to, over time, this getting splattered and dirty and just rugged looking. And I kind of look forward to seeing what develops on the naked wood over time. I don't think there's an extra cost. If there is, it's minimal to get one with the different colored wraps on them. But I couldn't be happier with this particular layout. I can grab this one kit and, if necessary, a bottle of water. But who doesn't have a bottle bottle of water with them, and go. Absolutely 100% everything I need is right there. There's no more running around going, oh, I need this brush, that brush. I need to make sure I have my water jug. Oh, wait, my water brush is somewhere. And you get there and you're like, oh, I forgot my spray bottle. Oh, I forgot my eraser. Can't tell you how many times I left my viewfinder behind. Oh, crap, I need my white highlighter and I don't have that. I mean, it always seems to be something that you miss when you're just running out the door. Now I never have to do that again. I absolutely love this. And to be honest with you, I don't leave home without it. It's like my purse. Just in case I have downtime or I see something that I'm just so drawn to paint that I just can't stand it and I have to stop and take the time to paint, I'm totally okay with that. So this is pretty freaking awesome, and I'm curious to know what in here is a new idea for you. What in here is something like you're like, oh my gosh, I never thought of that. Or most importantly, is there something in here that you use that I have forgotten? And that might make my life a little bit easier as a plein air tiny painter. I'm really, really excited to hear your feedback on this layout and what you think of the Just Go Sketching box. I'll put a link. He's on eBay, and I'll put a link also for the Just Go Sketching. I am not an affiliate. I'm not getting paid. I didn't get anything free, but I just love it so much. I just think everyone should have one. Of all the kits that I looked at, I'm so tickled that I got this one. So, well, I am getting ready to do a painting for my mile marker series. And if you're curious, that is of my ACEOs, those little 2.5 by 3.5 pictures. And here is my paper for that. And I always have it just kind of in the back somewhere. And that'll be posting this picture that I'm going to paint. It will be posted on Monday. Everywhere we go, and our trip has officially started. We started in, we went to the Oregon coast, and then we went to McKay's Bend, which that little ACEO is posted on my storefront, Wendie's Nomadic Vibes store, and link will be in the description also. But they are just original, one-of-a-kind pieces. And my first launch that I did, all 4 of them sold. The first 3 in the first 12 hours. And I couldn't have been more happy. So I do still, as of this recording, have McKay's Bend ACEO. It is still up for sale. And anyway, I'm going to be painting these on our entire trip. So we're here at Hell's Gate State Park right now. I'm going to paint a picture that will be launched on Monday. I'll do 1 or 2. And then as we travel across the country, I will be painting at least 1, maybe up to 3 or 4 a week, and then posting them each Monday for you to go ahead and purchase so that you can be part of the journey. I know people love original art, and I'm blessed to say people love my art. And I'm really excited to have thought of this mile marker series so I can stay in touch with you throughout our entire trip across the country, down to the Florida Keys, back up through Texas, and then up the coast and back to Idaho sometime next May. So this is going to be just shy of a year-long road trip that we're going to be doing. So I'm like super excited. And Hell's Gate is our final destination for launching. We're getting all those last minute things done. And come Monday, Tuesday, the 21st, we hit the road. We start heading north Idaho. And I'm super excited about that. So anyway, you know what? Here comes the to-dos. Like, share, comment, and if you're not subscribed, if you've made it this far in, oh, please do subscribe, because I think this is going to be a fun channel. It's fairly new at this point, but as we travel and I share more art tips, and I've got a playlist for all the RV stuff that we're going to, the touristy stuff and the RV highs and lows. Pretty excited. Pretty excited. So anyhow, talk to you very soon, and I love you. Mwah. And take care till next time. Bye-bye now.